So go ahead and grab your weights. So 2 options to make it a little bit more of a balance challenge. We're gonna shift our weight over to the right leg first, okay? If your balance on one leg is like phenomenal and you can stand on one leg for 3 minutes, then you can just stand on one leg while you try to move your arms. If your balance isn't the best, I want you to just stand tall, but kind of prop up on your left toe here. So we have a little bit more of our weight on the right leg. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna go forward and down, and we're gonna go side and down. And the chair, you wanna make it, you want it to be by you, but you want it to be out of the way enough that you don't, you're not gonna run into it with your arms. Okay, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall on that standing leg. So, even though I'm not completely on one leg, I don't want my hip to be out like this, okay? So I want you to stand as tall as you can as you lift those weights. Good. You got it. So we're gonna do about half the time on this side, and then we're gonna switch. Good. So forward and down, out and down. And you don't have to go any higher than shoulder height. Good. You got about 10 more seconds on this side. Good. Up and down. Chest is up, stomach is in. Little bit more weight on that right leg. Good. Last set. Good. Shake those arms out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. So now you're gonna be putting your weight more on your left foot, standing up tall. So remember what I said, you don't want that hip to pop out the side. Narrowing your base of support a little bit. Chest is up, tummy is in. Forward and side. Good. Forward, stand as tall as you can. Side. Good. So this is for your deltoid muscle. That's your shoulder cap muscle. Out and down. Lift and down. You don't need to go higher than shoulder height. Do your best to keep breathing and don't hold your breath. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. You got it. Up and down. Up and down. Good. 10 seconds. Good. You feeling those shoulders a little bit? Maybe? 3 seconds. Last set. Good. And release it. All right, set those weights down. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. All right, apparently I got a lot of shoulder things happening today. All right, next up, we are gonna do a forward and a backward lunge, okay? So your chair can be to your side. You're gonna stand up nice and tall. So if my chair is over here to the left side, I'm gonna be lunging with my right leg. So I'm gonna lunge, I'm gonna take a big step forward, bend both knees, shoulders over my hips, big push off. Then I'm gonna take that same leg, step back, bend both knees, and come back to center, okay? So from the side, it looks like this. You've done these before. So big step forward, bend, come back to center, big step backwards, bend both knees, come back to center, okay? Thumbs up if that feels attainable. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of balancing. I'm gonna keep showing you from the side because I think it might be easier. So really good form is important here. Shoulders are over your hips. If you feel like you can do this and you got it, you could hold a weight. I'll bring that in the second time we do that. So big posture, stepping with your right leg first. 3, 2, 1, forward. Bend both knees, big push. Good, send that same leg backwards. Big step forward. Good, here we go. We're doing this for time, remember? Now if you don't need the chair for balance, you could add in some arm movements. Yeah. Lunge. And if you can't bring your knee all the way down, that's fine. You just do whatever you can do. So if you got a hurdy knee or a hurdy hip and you can only do about half of the motion, that's fine. Just do half of the motion. I'd rather see you do really good form, okay? Bending both knees. Good. So this is good for thighs, hip muscles, hamstrings, okay? 3, 2, 1. Check your posture. Forwards and backwards. Bend both knees. Okay? Tummy is tight. And backwards. We're bending our knees. So a little bit different than our forward stepping exercise in that we're making this more for strengthening. Okay? Forwards, back to center. And backwards. Good. Forwards, tummy is in, chest is up. Okay, chest is up. So try not to let your chest drop down. Good, and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Good, you got it. 2 more times. And backwards. Good, 1 more time. Forwards and backwards. Good. Walk or jog it out. Move your chair. We're going back to the floor. Back to the floor. So we're going to do part of that tripod vault lift. All right, with or without a weight, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go weight in the left hand. Lay on your back, okay? Weight in your left hand, lay on your back, okay? Your left leg is going to be, or your right leg is straight, your left leg is bent, okay? Are you doing what I'm doing? Left arm up towards the ceiling, left leg bent, right leg straight. Punch the ceiling, come up to your right forearm. Good, come up to your right hand. Good. You ready for it? Keep that arm up. Lift your butt. If you can, you're going to take that leg that's straight and step it back to kneeling. Okay? And then if you want, step it forward. Sit down. Lay down. Okay? Again, up to your right forearm. Up to your right hand. Pick your butt up. Front leg, so your right leg, bring it all the way back to your knee. Okay? Then bring it back forward. Butt down. Arm down to your back. Switch sides. Weight in your right hand. Right leg bent. Left leg straight. Punch the ceiling. Come up to your left forearm. Left hand. Pick up your butt. So press into that right foot. Pick up your butt. If you want, left leg comes all the way back to your knee. Okay? Step it back forward. Butt down. All the way back to your back. Last time. Up to your left forearm. Left hand. Push into your right foot. Pick your butt up. Pick your butt up. Step that front leg all the way back to kneeling. Step it back forward. Butt down. All the way back down to your back. Good. Set your weight down. Come all the way back up towards standing. Take your time. Good. March it out. Shake those arms out. Nice job. Keep moving around. Keep moving around. Awesome job. Awesome job. Shake out those arms. Lots of shoulders today. Okay, so we're going to make sure we do a couple shoulder stretches. Shake out those shoulders. Shake out those arms a little bit. Good. Nice job. All right, we are going back to that front and side raise. Okay, so grab your weights. Front and side raise. Front and side raise. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So shift your weight over to your right foot. Prop up on your left toes. Stand as tall as you can. Front, down, side, down. Front, down, side, down. Good. Tummy is tight, chest is up. If you want an additional challenge, you're trying to go to full single leg balance. Front and down, side and down. 10 seconds. side, and down. Front and side. Good, last set. Front and side. Switch sides. Weight is on your left foot. Prop up on your right toes. Big posture. 3, 2, 1. Front and down. Side and down. Front and down. Side. If you want a challenge up to full single leg balance, keep that knee lifted. Nice and high. Side. You got it. Push through. Front and down. Side and down. You got it. Let's go. Almost there. Good. 10 seconds. You can do it. Feel the burn. Good. You got it. Couple more. Couple more. Last set. Good. And release it. Walk or jog it out. So keep moving around. Keep moving around. Keep moving around. We are going to front and reverse, forward and reverse lunges. If you want to, grab your weights. Okay? So we are going to start with our right leg. We're going to go forward. We're going to go backwards. Here we go. Forwards. Backwards. Just the right leg. Forwards. Bending both knees. Backwards. Tummy is in. Shoulders are over your hips. Backwards. You got it. Let's go. Forwards. Backwards. You can do it. Forwards. Nice job. Tummy is in. Good. Forwards. Backwards. One more time on this side. Forwards. Good. Switch to your left leg. Chest is up. Tummy is in. Here we go. Bend. Center. Reverse. Center. Forward. Center. Reverse. Center. Forward. Center. Reverse. Center. Good. Keeping your balance. Tummy muscles are in. We're always using those tummy muscles. Good. You got it. 10 seconds. Good. You can do it. Forwards and reverse. Good. One more. Forwards and reverse. Good. Walk or jog it out. Grab a quick drink. Quick drink. Quick drink. Keep moving your body. Keep moving your body. You got this. You're doing awesome. All right, tripod vault. We're going to work the step through, okay? If you don't feel like you can do the step through, then I want you to focus on the hip lift and lower, okay? So jog or march in place right now. I want your eyes up here so you can see, okay? Because I know it's hard to see when you're on the floor. Okay, so we're on the floor, okay? Here's what we're doing. We're on the floor like this. We're up to our forearm and then our hand, and this is where we are. So we have one leg straight, one leg bent. You're going to push into this bent leg as much as you can to get your hips up, okay? As I lift my hips, they're lifting up and kind of towards my right foot. That's going to let me take that leg that's forward, watch here, and bring it back. So you're going to step forward and back. So your leg is forward, your hips are up, and you're going to step it behind you to kneeling, okay? That's what we're going to work on. So grab, let's maybe try it without the weight. All the way down to the floor. Left arm up, left leg bent. Okay, just listen to my cues if you can. Up to your right forearm. Up to your right hand. Pick your butt up as high as you can. If you can, right leg, step it all the way back to your knee. Try it. I know, you're like, I can't even figure out how I would get it there. Okay, if you stepped it back, good. Step it forward. Hips down. Okay, stay up here, hips down. So hips are on the floor, you're still in sitting. Still in sitting, stay with me. We're gonna do it 2 more times on this side. Okay, so your butt is down right now. Press into your left hip, left foot, lift your hips. Step that right leg back to kneeling. Good, step it forward. Right leg comes back to kneeling. Right leg comes forward. Set your butt down. Go all the way to the floor on your back. Switch sides. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Right arm up to the ceiling. Take a breath. Come up to your left forearm. Come up to your left hand, okay? That, you're gonna push hard into that right foot to get your butt up. 3, 2, 1, lift your butt. With your butt up, bring that left leg back to kneeling. Step it forward again. Set your butt down, stay right here, okay? So set your butt down. So right leg is still bent, left leg is straight. We're doing it again. Lift your hips, get them off the floor. Front leg steps all the way back to your knee. Good. Step it forward. Sit it down. Last time. Lift your butt. Step that leg back to kneeling. Step it forward. Put your butt down. Lay down. Woo! All right. Awesome job. Take your time, come up to standing. Awesome job, you guys. Grab a drink. Keep moving around. You're still moving, so see? You're doing great. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do a couple upper body stretches here. We're gonna take a pause from our resistance training and do a couple upper body stretches. So the first thing I want you to do is you're gonna swing those arms, one on top and the other on top. This is called dynamic stretching. And then we're gonna do a deltoid stretch, okay? So you're gonna take your right arm and pull it across your chest. Yep, so where you wanna feel it is in that shoulder cap muscle, right? So that's what we were working when we were doing all those front and side raises, and you're probably feeling it with push-ups too. So just hold and breathe. I like to kind of keep moving because I don't like to just be totally still. So just kind of move a little bit. Good, and then release it, shake it out a few times. Okay, and then you're gonna take your left arm across your body. Pull it across, you're stretching right here, okay? Keep breathing as you hold that stretch. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Take your feet out nice and wide. Take a deep breath in all the way up towards the ceiling. Big exhale. I want you to reach for your ankles or your lower legs and just kind of fold forward. So a little low back release. Let your head hang. As you're in this position, you can kind of shift your weight from toes to heels. Or just hold it there. Good. Slowly walk your hands up your legs. Take your time. Good. March in place. All right, we're super close. I want you to grab your chair. Grab one or both of your weights. We are going to do a tricep press overhead, okay? Who knows where your triceps are? Right here, okay? Back of the arm, okay? So I want you to have your chair to your left. You're going to take your right leg back into a lunge. Your chair is to your left, your right leg is back, okay? You can put your left hand on the chair or your leg. You are going to bring your arm up by your ear like this. Okay, your right arm. Yep, your right arm. All the way up. Bring your elbow up. You're going to want your elbow up. You can even hold it with the other arm if you want. The only thing you're going to do, you don't want it out like this. You want it right next to your head. Yep, you're going to punch and straighten. The only thing that we're doing is bending our elbows. Okay? So I'm in that lunge. I'm straightening, bending. Straightening, bending, okay? You want to get your elbow up by your ear though, so you're really working against gravity, okay? So can can you take your other hand? See how your arm wants to go out to the side? Can you hug it in like this? Yeah. Yep, and put it right up next to your forehead. Can you get it up to your forehead? Yeah, good. That's kind of hard, isn't it? It's kind of awkward. Good. I mean, I'm feeling it already. 2, 1. Switch sides, okay? So take your lunge to the other side. So now you're going to have that left leg back. You're going to bring your left arm up. Hug it in. So don't do this with your elbow. Next to your forehead. Right next to your forehead. Bring it in. Okay? Hold the other side of your arm. Bring your hand around the underside. Yeah. Push it up towards your forehead. Okay, ready? Straighten, bend. Do you feel that here? Do you feel that in the back of your arm? Okay. Press and release. Press and release. Good. You got it. So this is for the back of the arm. You got to really keep the rest of your body nice and straight, nice and still, and you're just bending and straightening the elbow, okay? For the back of the arm. Good. You got it. So if we bring the arm up just as we have it, that makes us work against gravity a little bit more. If it's down here, it's not going to be as hard because gravity's helping us, okay? So that's the point. You want to be using gravity so you're working against it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And release it. March it out. Grab a quick drink. We have 1 more lower body exercise. Then we're going to do some more stretching. So one or both of your weights if you want. You can also do this just with your body weight. Okay? So we're going to do what's called a goblet squat. So this is going to be good for hip opening. You're going to hold that weight or your hands right at your chest. So we're not holding it out. We're not holding it out here. We're holding it right here. Okay? You're going to turn your toes out to the side a little bit. Okay? So turn your toes out just a little bit. Big base of support. Okay? So you're here. You're going to keep your chest up, but you're going to drop as low as you can. Your tailbone's going to point towards the floor, and then you're going to stand up. Squeeze your butt. So you're going to drop as low as you can and straighten up. Don't feel like you have to go super low. So if you have a lot of hip flexibility, you could go lower. That's not what we're working for today. Okay? So grab one or both of your weights. We're going to go for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. I like to also think about kind of pulling my heels towards each other as I come up. Notice how straight my spine is when I'm doing this, right? So I'm just dropping my tailbone right to the floor. Dropping my tailbone down, straightening up. Dropping it down, straightening up. My core is nice and tight, nice and engaged through the core. Down and up. Hey, guess what? You're more than halfway. Bend and straighten. So by doing this, it's good for hip flexibility too, right? So this is like you're squatting down outside, right? You're squatting down to get something. So it's functional, stuff we have to do. And up. And then we have to be able to come back up too, right? Good, you have 5 seconds. Tummy is tight, chest is up. 2 more. Good, last one. And release it down. Good, awesome. All right, go ahead and march it out. March it out. March or jog it out. So we're gonna start cooling it down. March or jog it out. Nice and easy, okay? And just kind of straighten and bend your arms a little bit. We're gonna start cooling down. We're gonna do a few more stretches. Nice and easy. So we did lots of different things today. Thumbs up if you feel like you got a pretty good workout, like a good total body workout. Okay, good. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do some side steps. So we're gonna step to the side, nice easy arms. Open up the chest, nice and big. So palms towards me, Good, opening it up. Good, 2 more. Good, last one. Take those feet out nice and wide. Deep breath in, big arms out to the side, big giant posture. Good, left arm down, right arm up and over, side stretch. Yep, so you're getting that hand all the way up next to your ear. So you want to feel the stretch right here. Couple of deep breaths, in and out. Good, deep breath in, come all the way back to center. Palms towards me, imagine touching a wall behind you with the backs of your hands. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up and over, side stretch. So kind of use that right leg for support on the outside. Deep breath in and out. You got it, nice big side stretch. Good, deep breath in, come all the way back to center. As you exhale, I want you to take your right hand and bring it to your left thigh. Reach your left arm back. So you're turning a little bit, looking back at your hand. Good. Deep breath in, come all the way back up. Nice big V shape with your hands. Left arm to the right thigh. Reach your right arm back, rotating. Good. Looking back, kind of stretching out the neck a little bit. Deep breath in, come all the way back up to center. Good, exhale, release your hands down. If you can, interlace thumbs or hands, draw down and back. So chest and shoulder stretch. Lift your chin up, shoulder blades pulled together. So this is that good stretch across your chest and shoulders. Lots of push-ups, lots of shoulder stuff today. Keep moving around, keep holding it, keep breathing. Good. If you can keep those arms right where you are, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend forward, let those arms come up, but keep pulling your shoulder blades together. Good. And then use your hands to bring your body back up to center. Nice. Release it down. Go ahead and take your chair and have a seat. We're going to do one more kind of hip opening stretch here. So from a seated position, we're going to find a figure 4 stretch. So you're going to take your right leg. Can you bring it across your left onto your left thigh like that? Yeah. And then kind of let that knee relax. So sometimes in this position, we like to kind of hold our leg up. I want you to try to let it relax as much as you can. Big posture. And then if this is a stretch right here, if you feel that stretching through your right hip, you're just going to hold it. If you need more of a stretch, I want you to hinge forward a little bit. You could even reach your fingertips towards the floor and let your head hang. And you're just going to hold and breathe. It also might feel good to kind of point and flex your foot. Good. Slowly come all the way back up to center. Good. Take that leg that's up, set it down, switch sides. So now you're going to bring your left arm or your left leg up and over. And you might notice like one side feels a little bit less restricted. So here you can keep your posture up nice and big. I like to kind of move my ankle around a little bit. If this feels like a stretch, you're going to do your best to relax this hip and knee. But if you need to come forward a little bit, that's going to make that more of a stretch into that butt and outer hip muscle. Okay? So we just took one of our legs, our left leg, and crossed it over the right leg. So figure 4 we call this. This is kind of your glute and outer hip stretch. And then if you want, you can kind of bend forward over your legs, reaching your fingertips for the floor. I'm just going to let your low back release too. Couple of nice deep breaths in and out. Relaxing your face. Maybe pointing and flexing your foot or circling it out a little bit if that feels good. And then slowly come all the way back up to center. Take that leg that you have crossed over, put it down, And then one more time, forearms either to the thighs or reach for the floor. Relax the back of your neck. So supported forward fold, just letting the low back release. If it feels good for you, you can come over to one side and hold it over there. Couple of nice deep breaths. And then if you want, you can go over to the other side. Couple of nice deep breaths. And then coming back to the center, slowly bringing yourself all the way back up, taking your time as you make that transition. Posture up, big giant posture. Deep breath in, raise your arms all the way up towards the sky. Big stretch up. Exhale, release your arms down. Give yourselves a round of applause for your work today.